Hello everyone and welcome back to the second episode of Beyond Soul. Now in the last episode we covered a lot of the basics of the base building and some of the events around the map. I don't actually see any events right now, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I have done a little bit of off-screen farming before I started this actual episode. Mostly distress calls and pirate bounties and such for some cash. As you can see, we have a lot more cash right now, and we have steady income as well. We have a lot more population centers and power stations, and we have all three companies now. The last thing I did off screen was upgrade my control center by 1 level, resulting in me taking over 1 extra line of sectors right here. So we're doing pretty well right now, but I do see 2 pirate bases nearby that can become a problem if I just leave them there, because what will happen is they'll periodically attack my radio stations and my mining stations, and right now I can't really defend them that well, so we're gonna have to take care of those things as soon as possible. So what I'm gonna do here is I think I am going to switch ships real quick. Let's see, maybe the Viper Destroyer, but I think the Gladiator might be better against pirate bases. Let's just upgrade this guy a little too real quick, and let's take him out. Okay, so this guy should be a lot slower but also a lot tougher. As you can see, the shields in the hull are a lot stronger than the previous ship. Now let's see if we can't make some hangars real quick to increase our command limit a little bit, so we can maybe get a little fleet going. Let's see, personally I like starting out with these guys. We're gonna need actually the corporation level 3, so let's see if we can get there. Upgrade number 1 and upgrade number 2. That just cost us a lot of resources, but it's definitely worth it. Let's see, it costs 20,000 to upgrade. Sure, we can upgrade it once, maybe not twice just yet. And let's make 2 hangars so we have that 10 command limit, so we can bring 2 of those ships with us. Well, we are in a minus population right now. I'm gonna have to fix that as soon as possible. There we go. 1 more, and we are good now. So basically it costs 11.7k to build right now, so we'll just get 2 of those. Costs us a little bit more than 20k, but we do have 2 little ships following us now. So let's test these new babies out at this little pirate base, but I think we'll stop by this distress signal real quick. Here we are. This is my merchant freighter, so I'm gonna get an income boost. You can see the enemies below me. So this thing is a lot slower. Like a lot slower, but the energy regenerates a lot faster as well. Oh, well, everything is missing on this guy. Got him. Okay, let's go on to the pirate base and see if we can take it out with our 2 fresh ships. Alright, we're almost there, so let's see what kind of army he has waiting for us. That is quite a few ships. Oh my god. Let's leave the pirate station for now. Someone focus on these little guys first. This is actually going pretty well. They are doing a lot of damage. This guy's out of shields already, so we're gonna have to protect that guy a little bit. Come on. Almost. There we go. My ships did take some damage, but we seem to be fine. Let's take out this pirate base here. So you can't really control the ships that you have with you, but they'll just automatically shoot at the most dangerous targets. So those kinds of ships are really handy to have with you, because they do a lot of damage and they can also take some hits for you. I don't think I would have managed to do this all by myself. And there we go, pirate station destroyed. 112 resources in there. Now the ship does have a bit of damage, so we're gonna go ahead and repair him. There we go, much better. Let's just dump all our stuff in the city storage real quick. And we'll have just enough time to take care of this pirate base over here. I hope. Almost there. And here we go. Get 'em, boys. I'm gonna focus on this gunboat. Now the ships can take care of the little trash over there. Come on. Got him. This guy is striker. And 4 little fighters. I'm sure those guys can handle the fighters. At least I hope so. They're already targeting the pirate station. That is not good. Get back here, little shit. Thank you. Okay, so far this is going pretty well. That seems to be a lot easier than the last time I tried this, but maybe that's because I know how to actually play this game now. And of course we have some decent weapons and some decent upgrades and a tiny little fleet to help us out here. So just loot this pirate station real quick and then go back home and see what our next priority should be. Okay, we are back home. We are fully stocked. Let's just dock here real quick and see what's next. Now what I haven't mentioned yet is the actual goal of this game. There's actually 3 different victories you can go for. Right here you have the economic victory, you have the military victory, and you have the diplomatic victory. Now the economic victory is pretty easy, but it requires you to have a lot of credits and a lot of income because you need 50 fully upgraded buildings, and most of the buildings go to level 4, so you're gonna have to have 50 level 4 buildings. You have to have the largest city population, which is pretty hard because, as you can see on the map, the computer starts out with a lot of population. The little number under the city is how much population they have right now. These guys are not that big just yet. But guys like this, 162, 216. So they start off with quite a bit of that. Then you have to have a net income of 15,000 credits per minute. So this little number here has to be 15,000 or more. And you need to upgrade your control center to level 4, which costs a lot of money and a lot of resources as well. Then we have the military victory. You need to destroy 200 enemy buildings in total, which is quite difficult. It's a lot of buildings. You have to have the most powerful fleet, which is indicated by the number of your fleet size right here. So right now I am at 10% of this goal. So the other guys have much greater fleets than I do right now. Then you need to own 40% of the solar system, which you can achieve with radar stations and military bases and upgrading your control center, of course. And you need to have a control center level 3. Then a diplomatic victory, you need to have 3 alliances. We'll go over the diplomatic settings in a little bit. You need to have 5 trade treaties, talk about that in a little bit as well. No cities currently hate you. Cities start to hate you when you often wage war with them, or if your borders are close to their borders. So you gotta either wipe the people out that hate you, or you gotta just play it safe and make sure nobody hates you in the first place. And you need to have a control center level 3. Let's take out the diplomacy window real quick. Now when you get to a certain point in the diplomacy, which you can gain by either doing events near their base, or you can send them a gift of some money to change their opinion about you. It increases your opinion by a little bit. And I think at about 30 or 35 you can unlock the trade treaty, which increases the income bonus for both cities. As you can see, I'm getting quite a little bit from all these trade treaties because I help most of them out a little bit. And I think at about 70 points you can unlock an alliance, which means that basically they will come to war with you when you wage war on any one of these other cities. So the diplomatic victory is pretty hard to get because you just have to have good relations with everyone, and it is a bitch to maintain that sometimes. Personally, I like going for the military victory because you just get to wage war a lot and destroy a lot of buildings, and it's a lot of fun. And probably also the most challenging victory to get. Let's see, our ship is full, city storage is full. So we probably want to work on expanding a little bit more, maybe fill up the place with radar stations, and then build some military stations to defend them. So I think our first priority is going to be filling everything up with radar stations, maybe upgrading these mines here to level 2 as well. So we're gonna need some osmium, titanium, and palladium. And of course we need some city population, so let's take care of that real quick first so we don't get into population problems. 18 population, I think we might need one more. Need some more power as well. Can I have some more space here? Not really. Let's just upgrade one of these as well. And there we go. That should be enough population for now, so we can sell the rest of this. So let's switch out our ships real quick. Personally, I prefer the Viper Destroyer because it's just so much faster. So let's take this baby out for a spin. As you can see, the shields in the hull are way less than the other one. And the energy regenerates a lot slower as well. Just look at the speed of this thing. And the turn rate, it's just amazing. It's so fast. So you have a lot of maneuverability with this thing, which I like a lot. Let's go over to the first mining station and start upgrading these things. Here we are. That's 20 osmium, 20 titanium, and 3 population. There we go, that's another 2 titanium. So we're going to end up with 24 titanium per minute after I upgrade the second one. And there we go, 24 titanium per minute. Now let's start building these radar stations everywhere. And what I like to do is upgrade them to level 2 immediately, because it doesn't cost all that much more than a level 1, and it does increase the hull and the shields in case of a pirate attack. Let's see, where's this pirate bounty at? All the way over there. That's too far away. The only problem with upgrading your radar stations to level 2 right away is it does cost 6 population instead of just 3 population, because the upgrade also costs 3 population. So we're gonna have to go back home and make sure we have 18 population ready for these last 3 radar stations. And that's radar station number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Alright, we have 4 population left, and we basically have radio stations everywhere right now. And we got a pretty big income boost. As you can see, we have 10,000 credits income per minute right now, and that is without any of these distress signal boosts. So let's see if we can get some distress signal boosts to just up that income just a tad bit more. So we're gonna need a lot of money to build a nice little fleet. Well, this is actually not my merchant freighter, so this one belongs to Cyrus Prime, which is this guy. So if I defend this one right now, I will get a little bit of cash, but I won't actually get the income boost. So we're just gonna head out of here. So my relations with these guys are already pretty good, so I don't really care about that for now. Seems to be a battle going on here between Cyrus Prime and some pirates. Let's focus on these strikers first. We just got one right there. Collateral damage. Very nice. Let's chase this guy down. Got him. Oh. Thought you could escape, sir? Now, as you can see, Purple actually has the same ships that I do, but he has them level 1. He did have some more ships somewhere around here, but I can't really find them right now. Oh, they're already going away. You can see them on the radar here. But most of his ships took a lot of damage right there because they are very low level ships. Just go to that distress signal real quick and try to get our relations with purple up a little bit so I can show you guys what an alliance actually does. We are at 68.6 right now, and each time you help him in combat, I think you get plus 10. So we should unlock alliance pretty quickly with this guy. And it's purple's freighter, so we're gonna get some more relations if we actually protect him. That guy's almost dead. Let's take care of this guy real quick. Oh, my rocket actually missed point blank. That's just embarrassing. Two little fighters here. And we got him. So we get the 3.6k credits and we get 10 reputation with Cyrus Prime. But we don't actually get the income boost from that, but he does. So right now we get a little message, City trusts you. So Cyrus Prime currently trusts me. So now we can go to the diplomacy screen and unlock the alliance. Your fleet is too weak, so we do not believe an alliance would benefit at this time. Well, that's awkward. So he has a fleet of 26 right now, and mine is only 10, so he probably thinks I'm too weak right now. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go make a bigger fleet then. Now let's just hop by this pirate bounty real quick, and then we'll actually go home this time. Oh god, there's a pirate base right over there. I suppose it's fine if we leave that for now. We'd probably be too busy attacking these guys anyway. Let's see, is this pirate? Oh god, he's still here. He has 3 gunboats guarding him. Should probably take those out first. And this is the big ship right here. Take care of his shields. This guy doesn't have any shields anymore. Let's just target him with our hull weapons, and this guy with our shield weapons. This guy's almost down. Where'd the little fighter come from? I don't think I saw him before. We got him. 14,000 credits. Very nice. Oh god, they actually managed to destroy my ships. These little 2 other ships just came out of nowhere and just completely wrecked my 2 ships. We're gonna have to rebuild those. That is unfortunate. Here we are again. All by our lonesome, unfortunately. So we have 14,000 income right now. That is very nice. We have 300,000 credits to work with. So we should be able to upgrade some of our hangars. One thing I did notice is they're actually called small hangars, but there is no such thing as a large hangar. So that's kind of weird. I'm really wondering, where are the large hangars? There's a lot of little things in this game that just makes me think like it's not actually finished yet. But anyway, let's increase our population and power a little bit so we can make some more hangars. There we go, level 3 Tarasques. However you pronounce that, I'm not even sure. So let's see, this purple one alliance now. Okay, so it's actually 75 that you need for an alliance. Let's see if we can't boost that up real quick. Let's give him 6,000. Go, and let's build our alliance. My fleet is still too weak. Damn it. Okay, let's upgrade this one as well. And we really need one more upgrade. We can't afford it, but it would cost a lot of money. Let's see if we can't just squeeze this in somewhere. Suppose we could temporarily squeeze one in over here. And buy another one of these. We're at 20 right now. Let's see, there's one alliance. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Still too weak. How about you go and here we are. Let's plop down our military station real quick. There we go. Now you can actually dock on one of the military stations. And you can't access the market, but you can repair your ships and trade out some fleet. So you can actually put them in reserve. You can put them in your own fleet, and you can purchase and upgrade new ships. Now as you can see, I acquired a few new tiles right here. because the military station takes over everything in a 1 radius around it. And let's see what happens when we upgrade it. Now it does increase quite a bit of stuff. It increases the hull of the military station and the armor and the shields. And it also increases the DPS. So if the military station were to be under attack, it can actually shoot at ships nearby as well. The sector range increases by 1, which is what we just explained. And you can have another +6 garrison command limit, which means you can station more ships in this military station. So right now we have taken over a lot more territory here. So if I were to actually upgrade this level 3, I would gain these sectors as well, which would create border tension with blue. Now every sector of yours that is right next to a sector of another player or a computer creates border tension, and each border tension reduces your reputation by 10 with that faction. So if I were to actually upgrade it, I would get 1 and 2. I would get -20 reputation with this guy. So you probably want to hold off on that for as long as possible. So now we can safely create radar stations and mining stations in this territory here, because it'll be protected by the military station as soon as we put some ships in there. But first let's take care of this pirate base, because he is getting pretty close to my territory right now. And here we are. We seem to have quite a few ships here. Take care of the gunboats as soon as possible. Get that guy out. See another one over there. Not enough energy. Damn this energy regeneration. My ships are taking quite a bit of damage, but they haven't actually gotten through their shields yet. So I think we'll be okay here. Pretty sure that was all of them. We'll break down this pirate station real quick with our 4 ships. And there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, now let's check out this distress signal real quick. And then return home. Probably sell some resources and see if we can upgrade our ship a little bit more. It's my freighter, very good. Oh, I just fired a plasma torpedo into absolutely nothing. Let's get the gunboat. Pop that right in them. And that takes care of the gunboat. Got him. Come on, guys. You need to actually aim at him. There you go. Jesus. This guy is so cross-eyed. Oh my god, another distress signal. Are you kidding me? I just want to go home. Oh shit, we just left the salvage down there. Goodbye. And another one of my freighters. Excellent. Oh, come on. What was it? Oh, there's one more down here. Oh, guys, just going after my freighter. Oh, get him, boys. Really? There's like 18 shots right there, and they all managed to miss somehow. Okay, there we go. Now we can finally go back home. Okay, let's upgrade our ship a little bit more. Sell all these resources real quick. There we go, 319,000. Now let's see, maybe we can upgrade some weapons. This one is still level 1. Just upgrade that real quick. And I kind of want to upgrade this one as well, but we need the Cryos Corporation level 2 for that. Only 19 uranium, I just sold that. Damn it. Let's just buy that real quick and upgrade him. So we have all our weapons on level 2. Let's see, I'm using the weapons power array quite a lot. So let's upgrade that one as well, and I kind of want to upgrade my engines and stuff as well. Tekla Corporation. Okay, so I need Tekla Corporation level 2 for all of that. I need uranium once again. I should not have sold that. Go 1 population, 1 power, so we're still good on that. Yeah, let's upgrade all these things to level 2. we have them equipped. There we go. Full level 2 loadout. So in this episode we basically covered some diplomacy, we covered some pirate bases and how fleets work and the best way to approach fleets. So like I said, it's better to have a few upgraded ships than a lot of non-upgraded ships with you. And you have to make sure to just keep your own ship upgraded as well, as you basically do most of the damage. And in the next episode we'll cover some more in-depth diplomacy, we'll cover how wars work, and we'll cover how border tension works. And of course we'll just do a lot more distress signals and pirate bounties and all of that stuff, so it'll be great. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode, leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more of these videos, do not hesitate to subscribe, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.